Whew. How are you all? Yeah? What a day. Thank you so much to all of you who are still here. It turns out we're not the only people talking about wealth today. So while we've all been down here, Keir Starmer launched Labour's manifesto. And as part of that, he tweeted, "Wealth creation is my #1 priority." As far as I'm concerned, that's all the invitation we need to send him all the videos from today. And it's been such an incredible set of conversations. Thank you so much to all of you for being part of it. An amazing set of conversations about the nature of that wealth creation Keir's talking about, the inequity wired into that, the way value is created and how wealth needs to flow differently. Like amazing content today. So thank you to all of you for being part of that and to our speakers. Thinking about this today compared to last year, the mood feels very different. It's a conversation I've had with a few of you across today. It's hard to put my finger on it, but it feels more focused maybe, less lost, perhaps a bit more intentional. And it reminded me of chemist and Nobel laureate Ilya Prigoghine's work on systems change. I dug out his quote. When a system is far from equilibrium, small islands of coherence have the capacity to lift the entire system to a higher order. And today I feel like those islands of coherence are quite clearly in view, and that's really exciting. But we've got our work cut out to move from here to action. I think we all have work to do. We've explored some of this throughout the day. Our complex relationships with money and security, what is enough, abundance and scarcity. We also, those of us who are wealth holders or holding money, making decisions about money, have responsibilities to overcome some of the fears that perhaps we feel about the possibility we might be judged as bad stewards if we break free of the incentives and rules of the dominant system today. But it seems to me that the risks, and this is a message very clear from today, the risks of staying where we are dwarfs the risks of change. So if there's one message I'm taking from today, it's that money needs to move urgently and differently to the ecosystems of transformational work that are already happening. Self-renovating neighbourhoods, civic infrastructures, bioregions, these are all examples we've explored today of the public goods of tomorrow that need investment now, today. So I hope by next year, if we do this again, we'll be talking there about the work that all of us are doing in that space. And if that's not what we're talking about, I think we should probably bear in mind Imi's thought from earlier that it might be a heist rather than a conference that we're organising. So we've reached the end of the day, and I'd like to just finish with a few thank yous. Events like this take enormous amounts of work and dedication and emotional labour. So I'd like to first of all say thank you, a huge thank you to our partners and co-funders, Alliance Magazine, Be the Earth, Impact on Urban Health, and Lankelly Chase. Big thank you to you for being on this journey with us. I also want to say a special thank you, of course, to all of our incredible speakers, both in the room and on the screen. They've all been absolutely amazing, as I'm sure you'll agree. And just a couple who I really would like to say a special thanks to for going above and beyond. Moira Sinclair, Sophie Howe, Arathi Krishnan, and of course Azul, who opened the conference so beautifully this morning. And I really am so grateful to them for bringing vulnerability and heart into this kind of space. Also a big thank you to the JRF team. First of all, Cassie. Cassie and I had a conversation back in January 2022 when we said we thought it might be a good idea to bring a few funders together to think about philanthropy. Cassie is not someone to do things by halves, as any of you who know her know. Huge thanks to you for all the vision that you brought to today and all the other conferences. Big thanks also to our amazing events team and to the King's Place team for making this run like clockwork. And last but not least, a huge thank you to our incredible curators, Vicki and Ashanti. There's no one in this room who deserves to be wearing that crown more than you. So that's it for this year. Thank you so much, everybody. There's now drinks and decompression up in the gallery space where we all had our lunch. So please do join us, and thank you again for coming.